Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, PrincetonTrader.com, here for NTMarkets.com with your Tuesday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, headline minefield. We talked about it yesterday, and boy, did it play out during the course of yesterday, and it's certainly playing out in the overnight tonight. Um, you can see how it played out in the negative yesterday on the move down to 32. Purportedly, somebody in Russia without any real authority said that there was an ultimatum with respect to the Ukraine. That kept persistent selling on the market. When that rumor was retracted, we moved up off the 32, and that was a nice little long for us. And what we've seen tonight, and what I told my subs in the subscriber webcast last night was this: unless you are a super long-term trader, if you're a day trader or you are a position trader, something more along the short-term lines, you can't be leaving positions on in the mini overnight. You can't be sleeping with open positions while Russia is awake because you're going to get caught. Now, if whoever left some on last night long is having a very good morning. Whoever left some on short this morning is not having a very good morning, and I hope everybody heeded my call yesterday to control your size, to use stops, and to be hedged if you needed to. Because these moves are account enders if you don't take care of your positions. You will wake up to, minus 30 on a mini position, minus 20. So basically what's happened now is Putin has agreed to return his troops to base, effectively pulling out. Whether this is the end of it, I have no idea. He didn't seem real happy on TV there a little bit ago. We'll have to see, we'll have to see what happens. The last thing I'll say is this. I told my subscribers last night, when we rally, we must, not maybe, not kinda, we must rally to new highs. The bulls must take out 1866 half. It must be done today. If they don't, then they're leaving in mind all of the vulnerabilities that they showed last week. The vulnerability that they showed on the move from 46 to 56 when they gave it back to 32, on the move from 56 to 66 when they gave that back to 45. New highs need to be made today. There's nothing standing in their way. The bulls who shorted, or the bears rather, that shorted in the hole, everybody that leaned on this thing too hard, they're done. And we've seen a gigantic squeeze. And it's 6:48 in the morning here on the East Coast, so there's plenty of time. So the highs need to get taken out today, and that puts the bulls on a trajectory, for that upper band that's sitting up around 1900, because you can't argue now. I wasn't a fan of this bounce after it moved off of 1817 because I really thought it needed to do more. And with the Russian news and the swift move from 66 down to 32 in a couple of sessions, that's a quick, not quite 2%. So anybody that's saying that we haven't pulled back enough now, I don't really buy it. It hasn't been a straight line pullback like a lot of people would have wanted, but what we've seen is consistent support in the area of 1830 to 1830, 32, 34. Because the pullback yesterday was here. 32.25, Thursday lows 32.75. So you've got some support here generally at the 1830 area, and we're bouncing hard off of that. So we're giving a little back. The high, Globex high is 1865. Let's see how we trade in the RTH. But if we're moving out of the headline minefield, just keep these lessons in mind for next time around, because it will happen again. Maybe not in the Ukraine, maybe somewhere else, but it will happen again. You have to take all these headlines with a grain of salt. You need to protect your positions so that when things are over, you do not get caught up in the steamroll. Okay, everybody have a great day. Follow us on Twitter at Princeton Trader. Check out the website. Check out the chat room. I'll be back tomorrow morning with another webcast. Trade them well, everybody.